Solid Hill TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card Mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card Mar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card Mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card Mar. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9-hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep. Go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laps in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. About to raise the bar. Wild card Mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card Mar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card Mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card Mar. Hey. Wild card Mar. Wild card Mar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card Mar. Wild card Mar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card Mar. Wild card Mar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card Mar. Wild card Mar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Hey.
Give me a second, let me light up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, hosted by Mr. Modelo himself. You already know the name by now. You know what I'm saying? Wild Card Mar. You already know the vibe. Pull up, let's go.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card Mar.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. What is up? How is everybody doing today? Welcome to another episode of I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, episode 293. As always, it's your boy Welcome in the building. You see my face. You see my partner's face. That's my guy, MJ from NJ. How you doing, bro?
What's good, Lamar? What's good, man? How you doing?
Man, you know I'm good. You already know my motto. Man, I'm on the right side of 6 feet, so I ain't gonna have too much to really complain about or gripe about. You know that. So, I'm good, brother, man. It's always a pleasure to see you. Always a pleasure to chop sports with you, man. Hey, big weekend of sports, man. We had a big weekend, man. Big weekend.
Real big weekend.
A lot of sports went down. Yeah, a lot of stuff went down over Easter weekend. Hope everybody enjoyed your Easter weekend. But before we get too deep off into our conversations tonight for the next 55 minutes, as always, see it rolling on the bottom of the screen. That's my guy. I'll call him 40 Water. Y'all call him Silent Hill TDS. He provided the great intro for the podcast. So go on over to YouTube, show him some love on his Hitchhikers page on YouTube. It's Hitchhikers YouTube channel. And of course, while you're over there, go show us some love and support on our YouTube channel as well, I.O.W. Sports Network. That's the YouTube channel. I.O.W. Sports Network on Facebook and Instagram. I.O.W. Sports 1 on Twitter. And of course, you want to chop it up with me personally, the Wildcard Mar and Casey Wildcard Mar on Twitter, Wildcard Mar on Facebook and Instagram. Hey, and gotta give a shout out, man. I gotta give a shout out to my guys over there, 613 Fade Productions, the Man Cave Sports Podcast. Shout out to my man Mikey T, Hollywood Mike T, Double J Jones, and of course G Money, Soul Man, everybody 613 Fade. Let's give a shout out to Man Down Podcast. Give a shout out to Melvin Wall, C3, Jay, Zoe, Kaz, the fellas over there. Hey, and of course, we can never forget simulcasting on Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel, the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Owl Edition is simulcasting over there. So always show some love and support to Let's Talk Sports. And if you so happen to be watching us on that simulcast, please do us a favor, going over to our YouTube channel, give us a like, share, subscribe as well, but spread the word. Man, big weekend in sports. Let's see who we got in the comments with us. Waiting to see if I'm some personal. I'm not ugly from ugly age. What are you talking about? I can't with you, man. Can't hang. I'm in Inglewood, about to hit LAX. What's good?
I think that's Ryan.
Ryan?
I think that's Ryan.
Oh man, what's up? What's happening with y'all? What's up, Detroit Sports Talk? Shout out to my man over there. Hope y'all doing well. Yeah, go Lakers. I know I want my Lakers to do good, but y'all y'all know how it is. So we'll talk about Lakers. I like their chances to get it out the play-in tournament. And whether they see Memphis or Denver, depending on, of course, the play-in tournament, we'll dig a little bit deeper into that because we will be giving our play-in tournament predictions as well as, overall NBA playoff prediction as well, because those seedings and are finally set in stone. But no, he's okay. You a Kings fan?
Kings fan, huh? Okay.
Hey, as MJ, I've been showing the Kings a lot of love on the show lately. Matter of fact, I got a crazy take that I'm going to repeat tonight. And, I might look foolish for it, but I don't give a damn. I'm rocking with the Kings, all right? I'm rocking with the Kings until further notice. But as always, y'all know what we going to do. We going to kick off the show with, something to, get us all excited about talking sports. And the best way to do that is, top play of the night. But it came from Saturday night. Me and MJ are both USC fans, so I had to say this. So, without further ado, Lamar, top play of the night.
Boom! He catches a boom again.
Right hand.
And then hammer fist out cold. Wow. Let's look at it again. Tejeda, hands down, just tee it off on him. Bang! Oh. Look at that right hand. Bang again. Left hook behind it. Out cold. Hammer fist.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting my favorite tunes. I only got one thing.
It was like,
yeah.
dude, the reaction and then the blow up time on social media, man.
Yo. Hey, homeboy about to be a meme. But it's crazy because I think I mispronounce his name all the time, so I'm not even gonna try to say it.
Israel Adesanya.
No, not Israel. I know I had to say Israel Adesanya's name. Homeboy who he knocked out is like Alex. Oh, okay. Well, hey man, I'm a little slow sometimes. It's the weed tongue that gets me, so I'll be like, so I know. But no, he put a homie out, and as you saw right there in the clip, but like I got to give Israel his props because he lost the belt to him the last fight they had, and he lost to him in I think a kickboxing tournament out in Brazil or something like back in the day. So
it was like a jiu-jitsu fight that he lost to him.
Yeah, so homie had Israel's number for a minute, and so say what you want because homie beat Israel at a point in time where he was like on such a hot streak, and he was one of the hottest names in UFC, and he kind of slowed him down a little bit. But Israel looks like he's back on track, man, with the great knockout. Second round, took care of business, and call me crazy, MJ. I just think Israel. He does remind me of John Jones with his unorthodox.
I knew you were going to say that.
Well, he does. And it's like him and John Jones fight at so many different unorthodox angles that you never thought to hit somebody, and then it always works out. The only thing is, for right now, Israel hasn't gone the John Jones route by being a knucklehead outside the octagon. So he hasn't done that yet. Hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he stays on track and continues to be pound for pound one of the better fighters in MMA. Give us your thoughts real quick on such a beautiful knockout, brother.
Listen, man, I'm a big MMA fan. I used to be a big boxing fan. You know, boxing turned too fixed for me.
Yeah.
You know, granted,
They killed themselves.
I'll still watch a good boxing match, but Israel Adesanya. Let me tell you something about this guy, man. He is one of those type of guys that when he steps in that octagon, like he told Pereira before the second fight, you know, the last fight that he lost, he looked him dead in the eyes. He says, "Are you prepared to die?" Because I am. So he was pissed. He was pissed when the referee stopped the fight last time. I think it was in the fifth round when the referee stopped the fight. You know, he's the type that will, you know, wants to be carried out if need be. He will lay it all out. But that man, that
something nice, dog.
He could brawl.
Oh yeah.
You know, he was sitting there, you know, he was taking everything he could, and then once he hooked off and dropped him, that was a wrap.
Oh yeah, done deal.
Once you see a guy going down with, like, when he don't have his balance, like he's not stumbling or anything like that, like when he's not putting his hand out to catch himself.
Time to get the pillow. 90-night.
Just like earlier in that night, the black guy, Kevin, last name. But anyway, he hooked off on this motherfucker and dropped him. Face planted the dude. Dude's arms were out, and the black dude got on top of him, and lucky the ref stopped it because the guy would have got hurt. Dude jumped up like afterwards, like, "Oh, yo, why'd you stop the fight?" Well, the referee had to because you couldn't defend yourself. You just got fucking dropped, and you face planted. So if he really, you know, because the dude got on top of him from the back and was ready to fucking tee off on him, and that's when the referee stopped it because his arms were so far wide out that he couldn't protect himself. Dude, you know, the referee had to do what he had to do. He had to stop the fight. Guy would have got hurt.
Yeah, I mean, let me ask you this.
What up, Double J?
Let me ask you this. What fight out there do you think needs to happen with Israel Adesanya? As in, like, marquee, like this will sell out like an arena, sell pay-per-views like crazy type of match. What match is out there that we think is up?
Man,
like
I'm trying to think, like, what would really set it off.
Yeah. Because is there a fight out there that you think would match up great with Israel?
Not in his weight class, I don't think.
So you think he needs to move up?
He might have to. I mean, because when you were the best at your weight class, even if he has like a trilogy with this dude, let's say he beats him the second time. You know, then what? You know, you're the best in the division. What do you do from there?
Yeah.
You know, do you just keep fighting the guys that, you know, coming up in the rankings? You know, your second, third, fourth rank, fifth rank guys. Or do you try to, you know, move up to a catch weight? You know, it's tough. You know, just like boxing. Like if you dominate division. You know, like at the time when Mike Tyson, dominated the heavyweight division, who was left to fight?
Yeah.
Guys like Buster Douglas.
Yeah.
And he took him lightly, and then, you know, wound up losing that fight, and then his career, you know, went the way it went. But at what point do you just, you know, you have to do something?
Yeah.
You know, you got to move up and create a new I wouldn't say it's so much drama. I mean, we could say drama because who they merge with. So
Yeah.
they could have a storyline and build up with, you know, I'll have to look into it to see like who's around his weight class.
Yeah.
That they maybe you know,
To
maybe
give
do
Israel
something.
a fight. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Because I want to see Israel get put to his limits. Because I think obviously beating Poirier first now his first time after losing to him. So losing the belt and then getting it back. Like, do you run it back a third time? I don't know if you right away. I don't know. I don't know if you kind of let that marinate a little bit and then probably come back to it. But
but why do a trilogy down the road when they're both, you know, let's say in their later ages?
True. So you're saying just go ahead and go straight for the trilogy, knock it out and get it done and over with?
Like I said, I would have to look into their weight division and who's around.
Yeah.
But if there's nobody else really comparable, you might as well run it back a third time and see, you know, all right, the first one, the jiu-jitsu shit, throw that one out. Throw that out the door. MMA, you know, you got 1-1. You know, let's run it back a third time and see what happens. And I mean, unless there is guys out there, which I'm sure there might be, but he is I mean, even Pereira, they're both badass dudes, man. Like, I wouldn't want to. I mean, I would.
Hey, trust me, I don't want no kind of smoke.
I want all that. I'd like to fight Adesanya. I'm
good. I'm good. I don't want none of that smoke.
Let me tell you something. I take Adesanya off his feet. He's done.
You.
I'm only fucking with you.
Oh yeah. Okay. I was about to say, I was like, boy, you might want to put that Bacardi down, man. That shit got you tight talking some other way. But no, look.
I say the same thing, like, dude, like there's certain people like you see, like when you watch them like fight like on TV or anything, like,
you like, nah,
I don't want to come across that dude in a back alley or a fucking bar. Like you bump into somebody at the bar, like didn't mean to, you know what I mean? Like you try to say excuse me, and then
and then he just goes ape shit. Hey, look, I am not trying to step on John Jones Nikes. I'm not trying to be the man that scuff up his Air Force Ones and now he got a problem. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Let me keep my ass at the crib.
I mean, and you see some of these dudes that walked out all fucking yoked up. Like,
I
don't want to catch you out in the back alley nowhere. Like, I ain't trying to leave out the back door of the bar and then there you are. Like, I'm good. Yo, I'm gonna go back inside.
Nah, I'm good.
So we closed. I gotta go back inside.
At least homeboy that got knocked out, he put up a bigger fight than most other people. Speaking of people that didn't put up a big fight, man, I don't know about you, MJ, and I'm not a fan of this basketball team, but I am highly, highly disappointed that these guys did not put up a fight, and that is the Dallas Mavericks. So, in my opinion, the Dallas Mavericks quit. I mean,
absolutely.
Come on, bro. Like you're still in contention to get into the playing tournament. And let's be honest, we talked about it numerous times on this show in the last few weeks on how close the West has been. And so Friday night, they just decided to pretty much rest all their starters,
everybody
for the most part. But here's the kicker. So you put Luka out there for like what, I think 13 minutes or like 12 or for the first quarter, yeah.
Yep. So that's what I was trying to say. First quarter.
So here
and not to cut you off.
Yeah,
they announced that bullshit before the game. Before the game, they announced that bullshit.
Yeah.
It's not even like he played and then came up with like a mysterious injury.
No.
Oh, he tweaked his hammy or his his ankle or something. They pre-planned this shit. Like, your fucking season is on the line. You still have a chance to make the play-in and do something. You got Kyrie and Luka.
Mm-hmm.
You still got two of the best
scores.
Anyway,
scores.
I was trying to think like in the league, like top.
Well,
we'll go like top 15 in the league.
25. I will go 25.
All right, we'll go 25. I'll even go top 50. It doesn't fucking matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got two of the top, like you just said, scorers. two of the top scorers in the league, and you fucking throw the towel, knowing that you can make at least a playing tournament, and
Threw the towel in.
Who knows what could happen in the playing tournament? Who knows? I mean, you could catch fire and then, take off and upset a team or two. You never know, man, because it's not a one and done.
No.
If you get out of that playing tournament, it's not a one and done no more.
No.
So now you're facing a 5-game series. You could be facing a team like like a Denver in the first round. You know what I mean? Denver is acceptable to losing in the playoffs. They haven't shown shit.
Hey, real quick, it's funny that you say that, and I'm going off on the sidebar, and it kind of ties into our predictions. But if the Lakers get the 8th seed and they see Denver in round 1, I'm favoring the Lakers, and that's not me being a Lakers fan. It's just the fact that something about Denver says that, yeah, we're number 1 seed. Yeah, we got MVP candidate Jokic, but we're not ready for that moment. I think if they get the Lakers, just only the Lakers in round 1, I think Denver's out of there. They can defeat Minnesota. They can beat New Orleans or OKC, but if they get the
Lakers would have to lose their first game though.
Yeah. So I mean,
I don't see them losing that first game. I see them, locking up that 7 seed.
Yeah.
I don't see them moving on. I don't see them losing that game.
Yeah. Double J says rumors that Luka doesn't like the playing game. Well, so what? That was the only opportunity you had to get into the play-in or even come close to the playoffs. If you don't like the playing tournament, y'all should have been playing better all year.
Absolutely. Shit. I don't like the playing tournament. I'm a fan, but the game is involved. They're trying to add more teams and add more excitement, drama, TV, revenue, whatever the fuck it may be.
Yeah.
But to just give up on your season the way they did.
Yo, I'm saying this right now. If I am a Dallas Mavericks fan, I am absolutely livid with this franchise because you're not going to sit there. First of all, you've already sacrificed championship opportunities because you want to keep running it like a business and have Luka sell you tickets, and yet y'all have had numerous of actual quality basketball players come in and out of Dallas, Texas, because y'all refuse to actually run it like a basketball operation instead of a money-making operation.
Correct.
And I got to put blame on Mark Cuban for that, but I'm going to also put blame on Luka Doncic because I said this on the Man Cave show, and we all talked about it in great length. The fact of the matter is this dude can't play off ball.
Hey, y'all got some good shows. I mean, I catch some of the
show's been going great.
I catch some of the podcasts. After the fact that after it's posted.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all check out 613 Fake Productions.
All day, every day, 613 Fake Productions. Absolutely.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is the fact of the matter is that Luka can't play off ball, can't play defense.
Because he's fat and lazy.
Well, yeah, that too. That's part of it. So he has
to sure shit ain't in. He's not in basketball shape.
Yeah, no, he's not. And so Luka blame he needs some blame put on him, and so does Jason Kidd. But this is how you can tell that Mark Cuban is running this like a business, and to get money and ticket sales. If you sit all those guys, including Kyrie, why didn't you not sit Luka?
Correct.
He was on the injury list and was questionable. But you played him for a quarter. You know why? Hey, man, let's make sure that our fans see what they paid for.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make sure our fans see what they paid for. And you making this message loud and clear that this is a Barnum and Bailey's circus for you, Mark Cuban. You're the ringleader, and Luka's your star attraction, and you're not worried about winning championships because this is like the ultimate. This is the slap to the face to your fans.
Bro, you ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Luca, when you go to the circus, I haven't been to the circus in a long time.
Yeah.
But when you go to the circus, one of the biggest attractions is what? The bearded lady. Right? That's what that's what he is, bro. Luca is never gonna succeed, and as good as a player he is, he's never gonna succeed in the NBA playing the style ball he plays.
Nope.
Ain't nobody gonna want to play with him. Pause. You know what I mean? He can't play off ball, like you said. He don't play no fucking defense.
Zero.
All he wants is the ball in his hand. Like,
Yeah. At all times on offense. Pretty much at all times on offense. Yeah.
Yeah, and like Jay said, rumor is, Christian Wood may not be back. Yeah, he said he wants out. He wants out of Dallas. And I could see why. When you're playing with two, because who knows even if Kyrie is going to return there.
There's no way Kyrie goes back.
I kind of see.
There's no way.
I kind of see right there, this turning into a Dame in Portland situation.
Yeah, but Dame, I just think people. I just think I see. I'm understanding your comparison on a star in one spot can't really get the team around him, but I don't.
But different reasons.
Yeah. I feel you. Okay, go ahead.
That's what I meant by that. Like, you got Dame in Portland who could ball till the fucking lights go out and some. One of the best players in the league right now, easily. But you can't attract nobody there, and it's not because of the way Dame plays. It's because of the city or state or whatever it is, right?
I just think it's just because it's Portland, Oregon. Who wants to go to Portland, Oregon?
Which, like I said, you could be right because I've never been to Portland, Oregon myself, so I don't know. I know they got good weed there,
MJ, but there's nothing that ever told me, hey, go visit Portland, Oregon. I'm not an outdoor type of motherfucker, dog. I'm a city boy. There's nothing about Portland, Oregon that screams, hey, Lamar, hey, Wildcard Lamar, bring your city black ass out here to Portland, Oregon. There's nothing about Portland. Obviously, I heard what you said. I heard there's some good weed out there. That might be something that might make me go out there.
But that would be enticing to visit.
And not
enticing to fucking live when I could come back to my home state and
no.
You know what I mean? But it's kind of like the same thing, like Dame in Portland, great ball player, but you can't attract anybody because nobody wants to play in Portland. Not that they don't want to play with Dame. It's Portland or Oregon or the surrounding areas or whatever, whatever it may be. Yeah. And you look at Dallas, okay? Dallas got all sorts of shit going on.
Dallas is a dope city.
You got Dallas, you got Fort Worth, you got all sorts of shit around Dallas. But then here is Luca, okay? Who wants to play with Luca when he plays that type of style ball? Give me the fucking ball. Give me the ball. You stand over there, and if I don't have an open shot, I might feed you the ball with about 4 seconds left.
Yeah.
Granted, Luca, he could post up. Granted, he could shoot some threes, but
he didn't dribbled out the clock.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you get your 24-second shot clock, whether it's him that brings it up or whoever else, ball still gets to him over half court. Then he decides what the hell's going to go on for the next 20 seconds.
Yeah,
he'll dribble around, he'll look, he'll do that, pass it up, get it right back. A couple of seconds left. Here, you shoot it up because I don't have an open shot. You know what I mean? I don't want to play with a dude like that. And maybe that's what people are starting to see. Like, it could turn into one of those, like, he might have to get shipped out because you want to blame Jason Kidd for a little bit, but at the end of the day, Jason Kidd went out there balling.
And that's the thing. And I think that's one thing that we've always said is that there's no way you believe Jason Kidd is running this show because Jason Kidd, who was an all-time great point guard, there's no way he was signed off on playing this type of basketball with Luka. There's no way. There's no way. So that's how I know that this is an above him situation. Even when they had the interview on him on Friday, he was like, yeah, this is a decision done by organization. He's telling us that he didn't make this decision.
Yep.
He's telling us that this isn't his decision. And this is a way above him. And the only person that is way above him is Mark Cuban, the owner. This is why it is always best when you are an owner of a professional team. That means you're already a rich fuck. All right, you already got a lot of money. And so the best way to do what most owners do is what they do. Not be seen, not be heard. And Mark Cuban is doing such a phenomenal job of creating a brand of himself. He's on the Shark Tank doing all this in the films, in the movies. Mark Cuban's done well for himself and marketing himself.
Listen, Lamar, call it for how it is. The dude will step on throats. That's what they do. Yeah. You can't tell me a self-made billionaire didn't step on a couple throats on his way up.
Yeah, and worked his ass off. I'm pretty sure he did.
I'm not taking nothing away from him. Not saying he didn't work for it, but you don't get that type of money without fucking being cutthroat and stepping on throats. Being smart at
business. See, but that's my main point, MJ. Mark Cuban is a businessman who's owning a basketball team, and he's not running it like a basketball team. He's running it like he knows how to run his other businesses that got him a shit ton of money.
You're right.
And it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Look,
you got 100%. You got a valid point there. I didn't even think about that. Yeah,
he got lucky with the one championship with Dirk. So now he feels like,
come on. You call that luck?
No. Not the squad. They were the better team that year. What I'm saying is,
but let me say, you know why they won that year? You know why Dallas won,
baller, bro.
No, it wasn't him. It was Jet.
Oh,
that's why.
Jason Terry was the unsung hero for sure. But what I mean by that, as in they got lucky, is the fact that, or he got lucky, is the fact that Dallas that year was a perfect storm of an MVP Dirk, great role players with Tyson Chandler, Jason Terry, great point guard with Jason Kidd. So it was a perfect storm. And they took out a juggernaut that was supposed to beat them in the Big Three in Miami. So, and what I'm saying is, not one, not two, not three. Yeah, they got two, and y'all lucky I got that. But
y'all went to 4, 1, 2, and you're lucky you got the 2.
Yeah. So, but my just overall thing is that he seems like he was satisfied from that championship, and now he's fine with having another, like I said, a great sideshow freak to put on display at his circus again. You know,
keep his name relevant even though his team is mediocre. Keep the name in the headlines.
In the moment for sure that I saw that all those guys were sitting, including Kyrie, and I was like, well, where's Luka's name at? And he's like, oh no, he's gonna play the first quarter.
Why are you even announce it?
Announced it. I'm baffled that they blatantly quit and announced that they were quitting, and they made it seem like, whatever, it's fine. You are like you said, if you get in the play-in tournament, you do your job, you get into the actual seedings of the playoffs, all bets are off.
Dude, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
You weren't eliminated. You were not eliminated. And you had a game the following on Sunday. So you had 2 games left. You weren't mathematically erased or eliminated. I don't understand why you don't go and do. That's what I'm saying. Listen up, Dallas Mavericks fans. Look, if y'all want to continue to support that situation, Mark Cuban is running this like a business, then by all means. I know damn well if the damn owners of the Chiefs, owners of the Royals, owners of the Lakers, owners of whoever I root for start tanking and quitting purposely and announcing it, I can't rock with you no more. I can't invest my money in you no more because that's all you're making it about. I know it's a business. I know it is. But me personally, there's no way I could support that. I couldn't rock with that. To me, that's horse shit.
Now listen,
I play sports.
You see the teams I root for, right?
We're sports fans. You compete.
Just imagine that team right there you see in the background.
Bro.
Can you imagine them tanking?
Bro, you compete.
And it's not being like cocky or anything. They have the ownership who has the money who reinvest in their team.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, MJ, we've all played sports. You compete, man.
Yes. As players, yes, that's what you do.
And that's why if I was a Mavericks fan, I couldn't rock with it. Because like I didn't play sports. And first of all, I even work in kitchens where it's a team-oriented type of thing. Like, yo, you don't
one guy's in job at this and this.
Yeah,
it's right down the line.
Bro.
Everybody has their role.
Bro. There's no way I could rock with it. That's some sucker shit. What's up, Italy Jet? How you doing, man? I just think that's some sucker shit, bro. Like you don't. To me, it's a slap in the face to your fans. For those who those families that may not be well off, but pop's working 2-3 jobs, mom's working a couple of jobs, and their son is a Luka fan, and they spend hard-earned money to go see Luka play and see his favorite team and see, hey man, I want to be able to see a good product, and all of a sudden all your team is sitting and you're supposed to be playing in a meaningful game, because let's not act like it's not meaningful. You're fighting for your playoff lives.
I would take it a step further. A family that, outside, let's throw Luka out the occasion.
Yeah.
Out of the equation. Let's say you got a family that, doesn't have much, but their son is a diehard Dallas fan, right? They have a chance to maybe clinch a playoff playing game.
Yeah.
So they spent, the father and mother spent their hard-earned money to watch this team possibly clinch a playoff spot.
And y'all know them games ain't cheap,
clinch a play-in game spot. And then you go and pull this shit?
I bet you that's a minimum like $300-$400 to go to an NBA game on a Friday night in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, I wouldn't know, but
I'm saying, like, even if it's 2-3 family of 4.
Anything. $100 is a lot to people. $200 is a lot to people. It doesn't matter the amount of money. It's the fact of the bullshit that they fucking pulled blatantly right in front of everybody by announcing it.
Yeah, that's some sucker shit, bro.
Playing Luke and then all of a sudden, his ankle hurts, or
that's
a lame excuse that he can't return.
That's
they straight up told you, we playing you one quarter. We're sitting Kyrie. We're sitting Wood. We're sitting everybody.
No, trust me, bro. I didn't like it not one bit. I thought that was probably the most biggest pile of horse crap that I saw all weekend over Easter. I did not.
If their season was over, I can understand it.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
They were still fighting.
No. Well, up to Friday, they were still fighting. Then they decided to quit. So
that's what I'm saying. They was still in it. And they
I don't know why. I mean,
some motherfuckers' heads right by now.
Yeah, but see, it's shit like this. It's shit like this that tells me, or to myself in my own thought process, there's no way that Kyrie would want some shit like this.
Why would you want to return?
That's my point. Why would you want to return to that, bro?
As much as Kyrie is a great bowler, but outside there, you don't know what you're getting from the fucking guy, because he's a loose cannon also, which I respect. But
he thinks different. Yeah, he thinks different,
and he stands firm on his word, which I respect. But why would you want to play for an organization that pulls that shit? They fucking gave up on y'all. Like,
the
2-3 games left in the season.
The moment you show you don't want to win, I can't be here. You're not serious about winning.
Why am I gonna A, root for you, B, watch you, or C,
play for you,
want anything to do with you, when you pulling this type of shit on me.
There's no way. I just based off of my observation of how Kyrie moves, there's no way he should return to Dallas. I just don't see it. But speaking of money, obviously, because I think
you got some for me.
Yeah. Somebody got some money.
Cool.
Somebody got paid. He's a former Giant. Odell Beckham Jr. got a bag, man. He got a $15 million guaranteed, up to $18 million on a 1-year deal from the Baltimore Ravens. So let me ask you this, MJ. Is that enough to keep Lamar Jackson in Baltimore? Now they had the FaceTime. Lamar didn't post it on social media. Him and OBJ doing the FaceTime. They buddy and kiki and laughing it up. But is it enough to keep him, bro?
For 1 year at least. I think he'll sign the franchise contract.
Sign the tag.
Sign the tag. Because he basically single-handedly recruited Odell to come to Baltimore. Okay, and then celebrated with him after Odell signed. So if you're going to celebrate with the man, you're expecting to play with him. You're not going to celebrate him signing with Baltimore, and then at the end of the night, be like, "Yo, by the way, our tab is $262,000, and I'm not playing with Baltimore next year." You know what I mean? Like you know he's going to stay there for at least this one. Money wise, to guarantee the man $15 million.
That's a lot.
Incentives. I think it comes out to like 18.2 or 18.3. It was something like that. It was just over 18 with incentives. But you guaranteed this man $15 million, who did not play last year. Last time you saw him on the field, he tore his ACL in the Super Bowl.
And he's third overall in his 9-year career.
That's what I was gonna say. That's not his first or the second. Like Nick said earlier on the early show, desperation, maybe.
Yeah, that's a lot of bread to give up to a guy that's 30 now. And you already know when you hit 30 in the NFL, they're ready to put your expiration date to you.
But then again, I didn't see any of Odell's workout footage. I didn't I haven't seen any of that.
Which is
how
fine.
he's running routes and cutting on the knee. But when you hurt your knee, it's supposed to be stronger after surgery, which is bullshit. That's what that's what you want to see, but you always have that risk. I mean, okay, he could be out there running routes and running the routes the way he should, but that's with no pads on. That's with nobody checking him at the line. That's not
no D-back, no nothing. Exactly.
Nobody bumping him off the line. Nobody hitting him across the middle. There's none of that going on.
No resistance.
None. And you, like I said, you have no pads on, weighing you down a little bit.
Hey, I got something for you, MJ.
Shoot.
I got something for you. Here's something that nobody's talking about with this OBJ signing. The same surface that he tore his knee up in LA, guess what surface Baltimore plays on? The same surface. So you just guaranteed a man $15 million that just tore his knee. I'm not kidding you. Go look at the surface that Baltimore plays on. It's the same surface. It's the same field turf that LA plays on. So my thing is, you just guaranteed a man $15 million for a guy that's going to play on your surface at least for hopefully 8 home games. The same surface that you tore your knee up.
If he plays a whole season, at minimum 8, maybe 9, depending on how the schedule goes. But at minimum 8 if he stays healthy.
I think that's something nobody's really talking about on these big networks. Nobody's talking about this. I'm surprised nobody is not pointing out the fact that this is the same surface that you tore your knee up in LA. You're going to be playing on a home game for half your games, and then I haven't even seen their schedule. And then look at Cincinnati Bengals play on the same surface. You see them twice, so you at least got one away game that you're going to play on that surface. So that's 9 games for sure. You know what I'm saying?
And that's not when, and that's not even looking at the rest of the schedule.
Yeah, that's 9 games already that you're going to play
That's
on that
just
same
knowing
surface
off the
you
top of
played
your
on.
head, like, okay, 8 home and 1 there minimum.
So here's another factor. Let's not forget that 9 games on that same surface, you're not going to tell me Odell in the back of his head he's not going to full throttle it because he's like, man, I'm hoping not to tear my knee on this surface again.
You know as well as I do. I mean, I never tore my knee, but it's got to play with your psyche a little bit.
That's what I'm
Knowing
saying.
that, you know, what and where you tore your knee, on like what type of service, where it was, that's always got to be in the stuck in your head. I did this shit on this type of turf, not once, not twice. I mean, the third time was in the air because he was with Cleveland, so that wasn't so much from the turf, but the other 2 were turf ACLs. Like Nick says, this screams desperation to keep. I mean, like I say, he did single-handedly recruit Odell, which makes me believe that he's gonna at least play this tag out, just at least this year.
Yeah.
You know, after this year, I mean, they could tag him a second time.
Yeah, but I don't.
That second time around, I
wouldn't even entertain it.
No,
because it's a 1-year deal, and obviously, if you're thinking Lamar is going to come back, it's probably for that 1 year on that extension tag, non-exclusive tag, and I think it was 30-something million. But either way, I see AP's comment up there. I wouldn't play if I'm him. You know, I swear. Okay, so everybody's saying that MJ's. I'm sorry. They're saying that the Ravens play on grass. I'm gonna double check that real quick, but I don't know, man. I just think that this is just like you said, it was a move of desperation to grab Lamar, but I think they need more. They need more.
Yeah, I mean, just to answer Anthony, I mean, you might be right. Between the grass and the turf, you might be absolutely worried about that. I'm not sure, but they very well could play on grass. But regardless, you're still signing a man that tore his ACL 3 times in the last few years.
That's where
it's not like he tore. It's not like he's tore his ACL back in like 2010 and 2012.
Yeah,
and then recently did it. No, he's done 3 times in like 5 years, or whatever, give or take, somewhere around there. That's the risky part.
And a year off. We can't forget this man took a year off.
Yeah. I mean, the man has talent. Absolutely. Not denying that. But 3 torn ACLs, man, that's especially when you're a receiver that relies on cutting and jigging and moving and jiving, you know what I mean? Like, he's not just a straight, post runner. He is your stop and cut guy. He is your, he's not your toss out the backfield. I mean, he's the type of fucking receiver that breaks down his opponent to get open. And when you rely on that knee to make that cut, you got to rely on that knee.
Yeah.
And I would imagine after 3 surgeries, and I'm sure he's probably had other injuries to those knees prior, that, sprains and things like that, you start to lose trust in those limbs a little bit. It's got to play with your psyche a little bit. Like, can I still make this cut? Do I got to worry about my right knee giving out? Do I got to worry about my left knee giving out? Like, is it, am my cleats going to get caught up in the turf? Are my cleats going to get caught up in the grass? Like, there's no way that people can tell me that don't play with your mind.
Yeah. So they Yeah, they're back to grass surface. So Double J and AP, y'all were right. They did start with grass when they first.
Shout out to Double J and AP. You're both right. Okay.
Yeah, they started with grass.
Respect.
Then they went to turf from 03 to 09, and then they went back to grass at 2010, and they've been grass ever since. So yeah, no, you guys are right. But
and on the side note, real quick, I know the Giants changed their turf. I don't know what to, but the Giants changed it. In the Meadowlands. Yeah, they changed. They changed
Jay
over
got
their
an
turf.
interesting comment. So Jay says,
I see
is
that
Odell Beckham's career overshadowed by the infamous one-handed catch? I'll say this: that built.
I'll let you go first.
Yeah, I think that helped build the aura of Odell, and I think he does have 5 1,000-yard seasons in his career out of 9 seasons, I believe. So 5 out of 9. He has produced and he's done well. The only thing is, I think is that catch is overshadowing him because that's the thing that's the most famous thing you can relate to him. Because what are we seeing from him lately? We're seeing in and out of the lineup, ACL injuries twice within the last 5 years. So we're not seeing OBJ like we did when he did the one-handed catch. It's almost that's what he's built his career on, and he hasn't done, to me, in my opinion, I don't think he's done enough or been available enough to get everybody's memory off that one-handed catch and be a consistent, top 5 wide receiver, on a consistent basis. Now, if he was doing that on a consistent basis, like playing like Justin Jefferson year after year after year after the one-handed catch, nobody would even remember the catch. But he hasn't been able to consistently keep building that great career. And so that's the only thing most people, even, not your everyday football players, they're good, football watchers, they're going to relate the catch to Odell Beckham. So it's like we're not given that opportunity to see a flourished career to get our minds off of that one catch. So it's kind of hard for him to get out of that shadow until he can stay healthy and be a consistent, damn good receiver. Until he does that, that's what most people are going to refer to him as, is the one-handed catch guy. Go ahead, MJ.
You ready?
Yep.
That one-handed catch just jump-started his career. I don't think it was overshadowed at all. I think by him making that one-hand grab, he tried to make that so goddamn famous instead of trying to use the 2 hands. He made it, known like, yeah, I can catch the ball with 1 hand, so can you. But if you look at his numbers, while he was with Eli Manning, compared to anybody else he had as a quarterback,
he was a consistent 1K a year guy.
Way more than 1K.
Mm-hmm.
Way more than 1K.
He's at least putting up 1,200. He was.
Yeah. Yep. Shout out to my man Eli. Gotta get him in. Yeah, at least one show. He made Odell who he is. Receiver wise. Like, he got him the ball. He got the man the ball. He made him fucking famous.
Yeah.
Straight up. He made him famous. Ever since he left Eli, he has not been the same. Right or wrong.
So you're saying he need to get Eli there?
He does. He needs
slick, dog.
What he needs right about now is Baltimore to hire Eli Manning to be the wide receiver coach. Just the coach. I'm not even saying quarterback coach. To be the wide receiver coach, just to coach Odell. Like, yo, what up, homie? You remember me? Like, yo, what up, Eli? Yeah. Boom. And then they go back out there, they resurrect the fucking career.
Yeah.
And there he goes again,
Hey, but overall, I'm not mad at Odell. His agent, whoever his agent is, kudos. Because you got that man a bag when wide receivers on the free agency market weren't getting what he was getting in a year.
My guess is Drew Rosenhaus with him.
Probably so. But whoever his agent is, that man did his job because there was no way I saw Odell getting $15 million guaranteed. I just didn't think it was possible. I just didn't think it was possible to get that for Odell. And hey, congratulations to him, man. I ain't gonna be mad at him. Can you compare OBJ to Debo? I don't think Odell
in their primes, OBJ blows them out the fucking water.
No, I'll say this:
blows him out the water, bro.
OBJ was more shiftier, but Debo is more. He sheds tackles, so I'll take the guy that can shed some tackles.
Blows him out the fucking water. It's not even close.
Oh no, man!
It's
Debo's
not even close.
Nice dog. Come on, Debo's some nice dog.
I'm trust me. I'm not taking nothing away from Debo, but you put them prime for prime. Odell Beckham, his first 3-4 years.
Oh yeah, his first 4 years were ridiculous.
Those were his prime years, unfortunately.
Yeah, because now he's 30, and I think he's
blows Debo out the water, and that's no disrespect to Debo because he's an absolute fucking talent. He's an absolute talent out there.
He's a dog. I'll take Debo on my team any day.
But the more he fucking runs those read options and takes those pitches.
Yeah, those handoffs, it takes time off his career. You're right. You're right.
Gonna shorten his career.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. And you know what?
Damn right. We believe in Eli.
and to be honest, I think that's why the 49ers also made that trade to get Christian McCaffrey so that they can actually use running backs instead of stop using Debo for those run options. So no, that's a good point. That's a good point. Hey man, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna say this, and we'll move on to our last topic before we get out of here. Mm-hmm. I'll say this: OBJ can be productive for Baltimore because this will be a new offense. Todd Monken came from Georgia, national championship team in Georgia, and he ran a more balanced offense. So we'll see what happens this season. For now, I don't think they've done enough to keep Lamar, keep him there. But this notion that people are saying OBJ ain't shit, ain't trash, stop that. I think he's going to do enough to be productive. But if that's all you're relying on as your number one wide receiver option, you're going to need more. Yeah. You're absolutely going to need more. So last topic before we get up out of here, quick little baseball talk, man. You got the biggest story coming out of baseball world right now, man. Them Tampa Bay Rays. They 10-0. They starting off a little hot, man. Can you explain, best baseball guru, why the Tampa Bay Rays come out so hot, man? What's up, man? Why they come out so hot, bro?
Give me a second. Let me light this. Everybody, start paying attention because I'm about to break you some baseball talk. Let me finish my drink.
Oh, this is a drink necessary for this? Oh Lord.
Because I'm about to tell you guys a little something. Word. All right. Not taking nothing away from Tampa Bay. 10-0. Absolutely fucking awesome. You look at their opponents, bro. And I gotta X out of my phone to pull up on ESPN because this is crazy. They played the Tigers.
Yeah.
They played the Nationals.
Swept them.
They played Oakland.
Swept them.
The 3 worst teams in baseball.
And a true Yankee fan is going to point that out. I give you that, though.
No, dude, I'm being dead serious. Because Nationals are not in the American League.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they have not played anybody. They played Boston tonight. Boston was 5-4 coming into tonight's game.
So average team, yeah.
That was the best team record-wise that they had faced all year long. outside of opening day at 0-0. Okay, like I said, Detroit is one of the worst teams in baseball. Oakland is by far the worst teams in baseball, the worst team. And if anybody wants to argue and fight me about it, I'm telling you, Oakland is fucking terrible.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Okay. The Nationals been rebuilding since they won it in what 18 or 19, whatever it was.
Yeah, they're terrible.
They've unloaded everybody. They've unloaded Soto. They've unloaded Scherzer,
Trey Turner,
Harper. No. Well, they got rid of Harper.
well, he left from free agency, but still,
he left before
he's no
they
longer
won
on
the
the
title.
roster. Yeah,
he left before they won the title.
Yeah,
Rendon. I mean, they've gotten rid of everybody.
Yeah.
For you saying? Oh yeah. Right now, favorable scheduling. Absolutely. I'm not taking anything away from Tampa Bay. 10-0 is 10-0. You can't argue about that.
Yeah, you play who's on the schedule.
But Boston going to beat them. Well, they beat Boston tonight. 1-0.
1-0.
Scored a run in the fucking 8th inning, but
yeah, he's in the dog.
All these teams that they whooped up on the first 9 games. Lamar, me and you could probably put together the best 9 and fucking compare with that.
Hey, you look. And to Jay's point, look, because he brought up a good point. It's 162 games, so I'm not trying to blow. Because first of all, there's not a such thing as an undefeated team in baseball. It doesn't happen. It will never happen. All right, nobody's gonna go 162-0. But I mean, just right now, they are the hottest team in baseball. And you know what? I know
you might go 114-48.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just saying, like, hey, they're the hottest story right now in baseball. And I gotta give them just due. I mean, I was just looking at their run differential. I mean,
look at that fucking comment.
So they scored 76 runs.
AP wilding, dude. He fucking wilding.
He said, "I play baseball on my phone." So they got 76 runs scored, and they've only allowed 18. So they got a plus 58 on the run differential. So right now, hey, they're scoring runs, and they are, and they're stopping other people from scoring. So there's some good pitching and good defense. So I'll give them their credit. They're doing it right now. They're the hottest team in baseball, and but hey, I can't knock your take. I mean, when you got a favorable schedule so early in the season,
bro, when you play double and triple A teams, your first 9 games of the fucking season, you better win those games. You better win them.
He just compared the Nationals, the Athletics, and the Tigers to Double A and Triple A.
When you got the Athletics having a goddamn attendance of 3,600. Why, as a ball player, would you want to go out there and fucking do something when you're going out there and Little League games are getting fucking more volume than that?
Yeah. Hey, AP brings up a good point. So they got to finish out. They got 3 more with the Red Sox. Then they got a 3-game set with the Blue Jays. The Reds 3-game set with them. Then they got the White Sox and Astros. So I'm going to be looking at those games against the 3-game set against the White Sox, 3-game set they got against the Astros. So they got 6 games right there with those 2 teams that are probably going to be more competitive. They got those at home, and then they got a 4-game set in Chicago after that. So those 10 games. Now that's when I'm gonna really look at them and be like, okay, so was those first 10 games flukish? Or now that y'all got these 10 games when you actually got, people like Chicago, who a lot of people have been picking to win the Central, and then you got the Astros, who are favored to win the West. Then what's up? So you know what?
I just want to look at the schedule myself, so I see who they got coming up.
So guess what? This is what we're gonna do. come April 30th, we're gonna revisit this conversation because then we're gonna get a true telling of what the Rays really are and how competitive they really gonna be this year, and if this 10-0 start was a fluke. So that to me, that'll be to me the true telling of the Tampa Bay Rays. One quick hit, baseball hit. Man, I gotta say this. Send some prayers out to my man O'Neal Cruz. Great young guy who's going to be part of that next wave of great players. Fractured his ankle or his foot yesterday, trying to slide in the home plate, trying to avoid the catcher. Got his left foot pretty much twisting under him and that joint. So he's going to be out for probably 4 to 5 months. Hey, man, O'Neal Cruz, if you ever happen to come across this, man, speedy recovery, bro, because I love watching you play. And, man, you were giving a lot of Pittsburgh Pirates fans some hope this year. I don't know if y'all was going to do anything worth the damn as a team. Nope. Obviously, it's too early in the season. Nope. Just said nope.
Nope.
But I'll say this: I was really looking forward to watching O'Neal Cruz play.
You're big on that dude. You really are, because you were big on him last year.
Yeah, I was big on O'Neal Cruz.
Yes, you were, and the guy's not all that good either.
Man, it just sucks that
right over your head.
Like that. So, man, hopefully. O'Neal Cruz, you can get a little better. So
AP, it was sliding at the home plate.
Yeah, he was sliding in the home plate. They didn't change the home plate size.
The catcher kind of
impeded his path a little bit.
Yeah, because he kind of blocked him from sliding at the home plate safely. And
that's what kind of started as a little skirmish after that. Carlos Santana got mad about that.
Yeah.
He was kind of upset about that. He was like, yo, yeah, bro, get out there. You know, you taking the pathway from the runner. So, I mean, I can understand the frustration, but I just think that was just a freak accident that happened.
Because the way the rule was rewritten when Buster Posey broke his leg years ago. That's why they
changed it. Yep.
That's why they changed the rule. You can't completely block the plate no more. The way the catcher it wasn't so much that the catcher did it on purpose. I think it was the way he caught and turned.
Yeah.
Caught and turned trying to block and tag at the same time. And it just so happened
that he clipped
Cruz's leg was coming in underneath the tag at the time and just got caught jammed up and unfortunately bent back the wrong way and broke it. But
because if you look at it, MJ, and because you saw it kind of looked like O'Neal was kind of hesitant to kind of slide because he's like, I don't know how to really go a certain pathway without running into the catcher. So I think that's where you see Carlos Santana really get upset because he feels that he kind of blocked his pathway to the home plate. And I can see both sides, but I'm with you. I don't think he meant to do it maliciously. And try to intentionally hurt O'Neal Cruz. I hope not. I hope that wasn't the intentions. But man, that is just overall tough situation. O'Neal Cruz, man, prayers out to you, man. Speedy recovery. Get back, man.
Listen. Change the rules back. Change the
rules
to how the way. Let it be go. Let it go.
Man.
Change the rules back, and that's it.
I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it.
You got that much momentum? Drop kick the motherfucker to score. Nobody says you got to, slide in with your leg. Drop kick the motherfucker. Tell me I'm wrong.
So let me find out. Vince McMahon owns MLB now, so he's over here writing the script.
He's sliding at the home plate. So instead of actually dropping your body onto the floor and sliding on the dirt and coming up with your legs, drop kick the motherfucker. all the shit they do in Mexico and Venezuela and all these other countries.
Bro, I'm dead.
Drop kick them, bench is clear, throw the fucking hands, move on.
Yo,
fuck the bullshit. Just
Hey, Major League Baseball, if y'all need a new guy to take over for Rob Manfred, I got the right guy for you.
Listen, man, I got some great ideas. I I might be the dumbest, smartest motherfucker in the world, but when it comes to baseball, like, bro, y'all dumb as hell for changing these rules that you do. And then you wonder why viewership goes up and down. Because you fucking with, shit from the 60s.
From the beginning of time, huh? Leave it alone.
Dude, baseball's not a game that you could change the rules. You could change certain entities of the game, but the actual rules, like, there's no reason to change the rules or change the size of the baseball or change the size of the fucking bases. And bro, let these motherfuckers play. Let them get drop kicked. Let them get fucking. Let them charge the mound. Bro, there's so many videos of shit that goes on like in Venezuela and shit like that. Motherfuckers be getting plunked and charging the mound with the bat. Throwing it back at the pitcher, chasing the pitcher with the fucking bat, drop kicking catchers and shit like that, doing karate kicks to them, and then, dude, let that shit happen here.
Yeah, I think that's aggravated assault in just about every 48 state in the continental U.S. Dog,
dude, let these motherfuckers get their anger out. Biden is pissed off so many fucking people between Biden and Harris. Yo, that regime is pissed off so many people. Dog. They pissed off so many people. Let them fucking do it. Fuck it. Fuck it. And if it gets to the point where you gotta charge them, charge them, drop the charges, and then move on to the next game. Suspend a game or two.
I'm so clipping this for short. Like my man said, drop kick the motherfucker.
Dude, I can send you if you need me to send you the videos, I could, because there's so many videos I've seen. These motherfuckers get brushed back and they fucking drop kick the goddamn fucking catcher and then fucking charge the mound. Backhand, they don't care, bro. They don't care.
Hey Jay, that is the new segment. We're gonna find out what's in MJ's cup to make him go on this rant.
Hey yo, Double J, it's empty.
Oh, it's empty now.
But you know what? I got the backup. I didn't fill the glass because I saw the time. I'm ready. I know Lamar's ready to cut me off soon because I'm going on a fucking rant.
Hey, AP said no more drinking for you, bro.
Hey, AP, I got something for you. I just smoke this up. I'll still be the same dude.
Yo.
This is who I am, bro. This is who I am. I'll tell you how it is. Like certain things, like certain sports, like look at hockey. They let these motherfuckers throw down.
Yeah, let them fight.
You get a 5-minute major.
Yeah,
right. Well, I could be wrong on the. I don't know hockey.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes.
I don't know the rules. You get a 5-minute major, right?
Yeah.
But this should happen in baseball too.
Let them scrap. Just let them scrap.
If the pitcher's got balls to throw at a fucking batter, you know what? Then you're gonna square up with the batter. Because you ain't getting up at bat.
Yeah.
There's gonna be no retaliation. You getting hit. Your fucking partner, in the dugout is gonna tell you, like, motherfucker, like, why are you throwing at him? Now I'm gonna get fucking hit. Because they star players know they coming. Like, okay, man. This motherfucker just got hit. I gotta worry about getting hit now.
Hey man, be ready for a scrap at any time. But hey man, I'm gonna pull the plug on this for MJ. Go off on another rant. Matter of fact, save some of this juice for tomorrow night show, bro. Save some of this for tomorrow night show. Hey man, but y'all know how it is.
I'm rejuvenated. Like, I apologize, everybody.
No, don't apologize, dog.
No. I'm trying to. I apologize for missing Thursday's show. We didn't have a Thursday show. There were some things going on. I couldn't get on that night, but this is who I am, dude. And when we talk baseball, you're gonna get this out of me.
Yeah, I love it. Hey, I love it.
Baseball's like, like I said, other people. Nah, bro, nah. I'll straight choke a motherfucker out. I don't need to punch like Rudy, dude. I'm a wrestler.
Hey, that Rudy Gobert punch was the weakest shit I ever saw, bruh. And I freaking, bruh.
Dude, it was like, dude, my fucking cat out in the fucking living room scratches harder than that.
Hey man, hey, we gonna punch out the clock. Unlike Rudy Gobert, but man, y'all know what the deal is. Hey man, appreciate the love, support.
1 second, Double J. Listen, I never punch like Rudy Gobert. Number one, I could throw up my hands if it need be. Number two, I've been a wrestler my whole life. I'll take you off your feet and choke you the fuck out.
That damn underhook, bro.
I'll straight choke you the fuck out. I'll break your limb. That's how I do it.
Hey,
I don't need to punch hands. I don't need to hurt myself.
Hey, just don't do it to your teammate, bro. just don't do it to your teammate, bro. Hey, man, but hey.
I mean, if you got to do it to your teammate, you got to do it to your teammate. But not like this. I mean, if the dude says, I got naked nudes of your mom's, you ain't fucking swinging like this. You know what I mean? You taking that motherfucker off his feet. You jacking that motherfucker.
Hey, P, I ain't into the show, man. Hey, man, y'all know the deal, man. Y'all go follow us on I.O.W Sports Network on Facebook, Instagram, and most importantly, YouTube, man.
That motherfucker said it twice.
Yeah,
just end the show and say he says it again. And you the man.
Hey, man, I.O.W Sports Network, Facebook, Instagram, most importantly, YouTube. Give us a like, share, follow, hit that bell notification, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Shout out to Double J, Hollywood Mike T, G Money,
like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.
613 Fade Productions. Shout out my boys over there. D Man Cave Sports Show, Man Down Sports. Shout out to Let's Talk Sports, man. Y'all can catch me on Twitter, KC Wildcard Mar on Facebook and Instagram. MJ Show is on the way. It's on the way. It is on the way.
We working on it, AP.
We working on it. We working on it, AP. But hey, y'all know all the social media stuff at the bottom. Hey, man. Y'all know the deal. Y'all come back tomorrow. We're going to chop it up again for episode 294. Hey, man, y'all enjoy y'all Taco Tuesday. Peace and love, y'all.
Yeah. Come on. Silent Hill TV, yes. Yeah, smoking so much dope, I'm seeing traces. Visual lasers, load across the scene is dangerous, aggressive like behavior. Couple monsters for my neighbors, resisting human nature, persistently getting greater. Bloodshed like the Terminator. Fire up the green, I need it, increase the dopamine. Feel better, so I kill better. Doped up for cocaine. Booming like I never had a home, so I'm all alone. Smoking bones down the chromosomes till the filter's gone. Suffocating under heavy pressure, the signature marks are the cornerstone of a nigga.